Hi guys, it's April and I garden down in southeast Nebraska, zone 5B, and we are in the middle of a heat advisory. We have been for several days now, so I don't know how long I'm going to take with this garden tour because I really don't want to be out here. I'm not made for temperatures that go this high at all. So I'm probably just going to do a garden tour where I show you some of the highlights of the things in the garden that have kind of happened this week. So with that being said, I'm not going to dilly-dally on this one because it is already way too hot for me to be out here. So I'm going to do a slow walk through here so you can kind of see the tomatoes are still going, the peach trees are still going, the basil's still going, and I got this cute little bee water the other day, which I haven't seen any bees on it, but it's only been out for about 24 hours. So we'll see about that. I guess I could attempt to get closer. I thought it was cute, so I had to have it. And then we have the squash area that is also the ground cherry that is going ridiculous. I know I talked about before that right here I used to have a pink banana squash, but I have planted cowpeas in this area and they are going crazy. Otherwise, we've got a candy roaster. And then this one is getting huge, which is exciting. And this is our orange pumpkin, which nothing. Oh, we might have a possibility of one right there soon. Like I said, I'm sorry I'm moving quicker than I normally do, but holy cow, is it hot. I did a short about the death of the sunflower here. Let me go so we don't have the sun glare. We had a storm that took that plant out, but we'll see if this pepper plant, and there's another pepper plant here that I think is being smothered. I might have to trim the butternut a little bit so that gets some sun. These cowpeas are starting to come up. Need to do a bit of weeding. Milkweed is going crazy. I have some of these sunflowers that are starting to bloom. Otherwise, we've got the sweet peppers. But as you can see, the banana peppers are doing fantastic. Got the Roma tomatoes, which should be starting to turn soon. And as you can tell, I haven't been able to get out here and harvest as often as I normally do, so you'll actually get to see some ripening tomatoes. I think I have to come through and just harvest all of these onions that you see right here. I think they're just not going to make it otherwise. Potato plants. I'm thinking the heat will kill them, but so far they're holding on. And if you look right in there, you can see it's tomato. These are a whole bunch of slicers. And yay, you get to see my shadow. This is going to be the weirdest garden tour ever. I'm going to turn back around. More sunflowers. And then let's see if I can get a good angle with the sun being where it's at. Kiwi plants. Holy cow. They're going nuts. We have a few zinnias that are doing their thing, and it looks like we've got another water lily that's coming up, and that's the old bud that I think I showed you last time. I also think I might have to come through here with some mosquito bits and make sure I'm not letting the mosquitoes thrive too much. Come back over here. More shadow me. This is kind of what's happening with the heat. Unfortunately. So this is the, what is it? The Cherokee Carbon. So it's a hybrid between the Cherokee Purple and the Carbon tomato. All of my tomatoes have been super cracked from this plant, and so I don't know if I'm going to grow it next year. I don't know if this is something that is common for this variety or if it's just this year. So we'll see. Otherwise, it does have a lot of fruit on it. I will give it that. And I'm out here super early in the morning because I was hoping to beat the heat, but it was still 80 degrees when we got up this morning. We have the beans and the carrots. I have harvested a small handful of carrots in it. I should probably go through here and harvest a whole bunch of them and process them. So when I get a chance, I'm gonna have a big carrot harvesting day. And then this butternut is just nuts. We have the hot peppers, which I haven't really touched this bed for quite a while. So there's some weeds I need to get out, and I'm sure there are quite a few peppers. There's the habanadas that need to be harvested. I wonder this is the other one I'm excited about. Yes, these are the ahi mango. These are my other determinate plants. I found some hidden ripe fruits in here the other day, but I haven't seen any since. And then this zucchini plant that surprisingly I haven't seen fruit on for a while, but I also did let a couple fruit get way too big. Oh my gosh. That is a volunteer tomato plant growing in the middle of the yard. And loop around here. I think this eggplant, I need to harvest off of it first of all, because there's some eggplants that are big enough to be harvested. But this runner bean might end up choking it out. We'll see. Got a pepper plant. And this is just the other side of the bed because I wanted to show you the nasturtium. We got a ripe fruit there, but we got flowers. So that is the only nasturtium plant that is really doing much. Looks like there's a couple fruit on that plant. I'm gonna have to get in there and looking at some point. Well, that should be fun. When it's not this hot. This is the corn. And as you can see, we got some ears starting to form. So that's super exciting. And now quickly to the other side of the deck. So as you can see, this tomato plant is taking over. I need to trim it because that butterfly. Oh, it's got a blossom. Do you see it? This is the butterfly pea. And we have a blossom. Maybe I don't need to trim that back. Maybe it just doesn't like how much sun it's been getting. But otherwise, there are some chickpeas in there. They have long been taken over by tomato plants. There's a runner bean somewhere in that mess. This has gone wild. Like I said, I haven't been out here for quite a while because it's too hot. Way too hot. The strawberry spinach, we had some of it last night and it's pretty good. Can't say I have any complaints about it. Plus, I just love the way the berries look on it. Then there is a strawberry right there that I will pick later. We've got our peach tree. This ridiculous eggplant that looks like I have some pretty big eggplants to harvest from. This tomato plant is just tumbling down the hill. And then these guys over here, which are the blueberries, and then my potted tomato plants. So I know this was super fast, probably twice the speed that I normally go through all of this. But this is the garden. So I think this is the fastest I have ever done a garden tour. It's been about, I don't know, 15 minutes, but I am drenched with myself. So I'm gonna leave this short and sweet. If you would like to follow me on my journey of seeing how this garden grows, subscribe down below, hit the bell, do all the things to get all of the notifications. And I also have a Threads and Instagram account if you want to see more of a daily update. I like to take pictures of what I'm harvesting, what I think is cool, and all of that kind of stuff. And I do it a little bit more frequently than I do over here on YouTube. So feel free to check that out as well. Otherwise, I'm gonna go inside, I'm gonna cool down, I'm gonna have a nice glass of water, and I hope to see you guys again in another video. Bye.